I've tried to spend the better part of my professional career trying to spot trends. I grew up playing hockey, and as a youngster, my idol was Wayne Gretzky, and I used to always remember something he would say, which is, don't go to where the puck is at, go to where the puck is going. Right? He would always think about where's the puck headed, right? And so when you think of the industry, you can always jump on a current trend, and you're going to do well, right? You're just going to get sucked up in the tide, and you're going to do well. But you're also competing against a lot more people, right? The bigger the trend gets, there's more pie that's available, but you're also competing. It gets harder to differentiate, might get harder to acquire customers, whatever it may be. So when you look at product trends, I mean, I've identified a couple, and I think the group here will probably have some to add. I travel to a lot of trade shows and talk to a lot of scientists in the space. The scientists tend to be the ones who are doing science on the things that we actually won't see emerging as a trend for maybe 2 or 3 years. So by talking to them, sometimes I get an inside view on what is coming. It doesn't always mean it's going to emerge into a trend, especially a mega trend, but it gives you an idea of what's coming. Like, where's the money being spent on research? What's the research actually saying? And sometimes it is a bust and it doesn't always evolve. But in doing that and looking at data and reading a lot of reports, reading a lot of journals, attending a lot of trade shows, talking to a lot of other CEOs, you're able to kind of spot. And when you put all the pieces together, you can spot trends as they're starting to emerge. So some of the biggest ones that I have seen continuing to emerge, the first one I put down was the beauty from within category. That is an emerging trend that you're seeing more so with women right now. You're seeing it led by things like collagen peptides, where there's this, whereas it used to be topical, well, that'll never go away, but topical beauty through moisturizers, creams, anti-aging, aging. But ingestibles like collagen peptides now help the body reproduce naturally collagen and to give you sort of that beauty from within concept. And there's other ingredients that fall within beauty from within, but collagen peptides has really taken the lead. I think it's grown by almost 400% in the last 2 years, and it will continue to grow. And I believe collagen peptides will actually become a staple in the protein market. So there'll be milk-based proteins, plant-based proteins, and then collagen, I think, is going to stay. I think it's going to continue to cement itself as a position. The second trend, and a lot of people chuckle at this one, is pet supplements. I'm telling you right now, if you look at all the transactions occurring in the industry, there are more pet supplement brands and pet care brands being acquired than any other type of CPG. Of the top 10 URLs in e-commerce, they possess 3. Pet care does, right? And then if you look at the data and what we're seeing with pet supplements is the LTV is much higher than human supplements because the pet can't talk to the owner. So the owner just keeps giving it, and as long as it tastes good, they keep giving it to the pet, and the pet keeps using it. If they see some noticeable difference, fur looks better, they're a little more mobile, a little more active, they're just going to keep giving it to them. They're never going to cancel their subscription. So we're seeing LTVs evolve and subscriptions evolve well past 6 months, right? Which is pretty typical for the final drop-off for most subscriptions. So, and the category itself has now emerged to second only to, in CPG, second only to skincare. People spend just as much as more on their pets as they do their kids, especially once their kids move out and it's just them and their animals. So I don't see this trend slowing down at all for quite some time, foreseeable future. The third trend, which I think veganism just continues to drive this, is plant-based proteins. There's so many different types of plant-based proteins now, and you can make a combination of whether it's pumpkin, whether it's hemp, but plant-based proteins, veganism, huge movement, right? I mean, now even Arnold Schwarzenegger's talking about how he wants to go meatless. And the other thing about protein is it's recession-proof. Because people view protein as food and not a supplement. So they'll keep using it, and they'll stock their cabinet, and they'll drink shakes, and they'll eat it like food, and they usually don't stop ordering it. They don't like reach a goal and then stop using it like they do a supplement. They just keep enjoying them every day. The fourth trend that I see, anything that's in a gummy. Go to Target and walk down the supplement aisle now. Almost 3/4 of that aisle is gummy now. Right? People love gummies because they're easy to eat. They transport all the vitamins and supplements into something that's tasty, right? So gummy is the leader, but it could be stick packs, right? A powder, it could be an effervescent, it could be anything. Now keep in mind, those things get more costly to make, but nevertheless, consumers are now starting to look out for those.